Hi, my subscribers. How are you today? It's been a long time ever since we had our last video here, and today I just want to bring you up to date of what is happening at the Mitre farm. The birds are multiplying. You can see we have young ones there. These are typically lock chicken, and we just keep them for home consumption. Yeah, and also we have made some progress at our pig farm. Initially I was discouraged because my pigs weren't giving birth, the sows weren't getting pregnant, and I realized what the problem was, and ever since I fixed that problem, so we have recorded tremendous progress at the farm. Most of the time I've been using artificial insemination to fertilize, I don't know the technical word, to fertilize my pigs or my sows, but I've realized that it has not been working. I've missed out on many following, because our artificial inseminate, I wait for some time, but these pigs would never get pregnant. So until I got a solution, and one of the solutions I got is this. The solution lied in getting a boar. So I grew up my own boar, which when it was of age, it was ready to mate with all my sows at the farm. And I can tell you the results have been very, very incredible ever since I've gotten a boar at my farm. Almost all my 6 sows are now pregnant. 2 have already given birth. Okay, the right word is farrowed. 2 have already farrowed, with one with 11 piglets, another one with 9 piglets. So I really recommend to a small farmer or a beginning farmer that don't do the mistake I did in the beginning. In the beginning I thought artificial insemination was okay, until that I've discovered that it's not the best reliable one. It's not the best reliable one. If someone can avoid it, you should, and that means that you go the natural way by keeping. That will mean you go a natural way by keeping your own boar on farm. You can see one of my sows here is expecting. This one here has already farrowed 11. There's a farrowed 11. Remember, before I introduced the boar to it, it had already been artificial inseminated a couple of times without getting pregnant. But now you can see that after introducing a boar to it, it was able to conceive, and it farrowed 11 piglets. This was just 1 month old. So if you may need some to take on your farm, you can get in touch with me and get on some of these. It's a very nice breed, strong one, disease resistant. So I really recommend that you book with us and have some of these to begin or to supplement your farm. This is one of I have 2 boars on my farm. This is another one that is in waiting to start the work of multiplication. This other sow also is expecting. You can see its tits. They're very protruding. That's one of the signs that it is expecting. So I think maybe in the next 1.5 months, 2 months, it will have thyroid. Yeah, but all this is because I introduced a boar on a farm, which I didn't do for almost a year. I was relying on artificial insemination, and that's how I've been losing out. So I would advise you maybe if you're a beginner, you're beginning to do backyard pig growing, make sure the first thing on your farm is a pig. I mean, is a boar. If you want to breed, and make sure they don't have the same breed with the sows, because that will cause inbreeding, and then you have poor products at the farm. Yeah. So one of the things we do at the Mighty Farm is just to give you these simple tips so that you don't do the mistakes we have done due to lack of knowledge in the first place. This is the second sow that has furrowed. See, it's baby. It's furrowed. 9 of them, and now these ones are like they're making a month. I think they're around 2.5 weeks old. Yeah, they're resting, but they're doing well. They're doing well. They're still breastfeeding. We normally breastfeed these piglets for almost 2 months before we put them independent by themselves. Yeah, we let them go by themselves. The next video I'll tell you what we do when we have just followed them. We'll give some precautions like that help them to grow very faster and healthier. And this is another third sow which is expecting. You can have a look at it. It has been also artificial inseminated for quite a number of time until we introduced it to a boar, and now it's really doing well. It's doing great. You can have a look at it. It's expecting the end time. It just left the not end time, but I think the next 2 months we'll be able to follow as well. We also have this other sow which is also expecting. We also introduced a number of times to artificial insemination with 3 timers. We lost like 3 cycles of heat, but eventually we had to introduce it to a bull, and I'm pretty sure that it should have conceived. So in another 30 days I'll be sure whether it has conceived or not. But I know the time we left it with the boar, it must have conceived. As we have another one in there, which some mangoes at the Mighty Farm. When they're ready, you inbox me, I'll get you some. That's if you're in Uganda. Yeah, and this one also expecting. So in a nutshell, this is the magic of having a boar. I'd really recommend for you, if you are a beginner and a backyard farmer of pigs, to make sure you do keep 1 or 2 boars, depending on the soil you have on the farm. Like for me here, I have 7 sows, so I have 2 boars, which are different breeds that keep helping me to multiply my farm. Thank you very much for watching this short video. Please keep subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Mighty Farm, Uganda, East Africa, and I'll keep you updated with a few tips on how to make sure your farm multiplies. And those who need piglets to start your own farm, you can inbox me, and I can always give you the best price and quality piglets. In the next month, I'll have available for sale for piglets. Yeah, thank you very much, and please keep subscribed to our YouTube channel. May God bless you.